Hello everybody and welcome to Talladega, Alabama. For the year ends 499. Probably one of the biggest races of the year. We head to the biggest track in NASCAR early. Let's check out our starting grid for today's race. In row 1 we're going to have the number 78 Furniture Row car of Matt Kemp. And the number 7 Pink Speed Energy Dodge of Anna Lloyd. In row 2, we're going to have the 1 of Chase Cuthbert. In the 5, Gavin Royston. Row 3, we're going to have the 47 of Ben Lloyd. And the 9 of Wyatt Morgan racing the DeWalt car. In row, I think this is row 4, we're going to have the 2, Jake Rogers and Connor Brenton. I think this is row 4, we have Austin Waldrop, Dylan Schwallenberg. Row 5, we got Ken Johnson, Jackson Irving. Row 6, there is Keegan Royston and Leo Rogers. Row 7, we got Christian Baker, Curtis Potter. Row 8, Jeremy Cavonius. This is row 9, Martin Cicala. Finally, rounding up the field in row 10, we have the Budweiser Chevrolet of Nick Listerman. Let's head up to the front of the field for our in-race reporter, who is Anna Lloyd. Anna, it's Ben. You got a copy?
I copy.
How are you doing today, Anna?
Doing really good. I have some strong confidence for this race today. October, my lucky month. So, really excited about this.
Well, Anna, you're starting on the front row today. So I think, this is your second front row start of the year. How frustrating has it been for you to start up front but never actually end up finishing up front?
Well, actually, it happened in one of my races, where Alright. Well, sometimes I wish I did start farther back. Because, when I start in front, I normally don't end there. If I start in back, I normally work my way up, and I just have a better chance of getting there.
Well, Anna, today at Talladega, I guess starting up front is probably the better place to start. Because if you start in the back, you're probably going to get caught up in the big one. Do you have a plan to try to avoid the big one today?
Well, my plan pretty much is I'm always aware. So if if the big one's going on maybe next to me but a little bit behind, I'm gonna kick it, I'm gonna try to avoid that crash as much as I can and be aware of what's going on around me.
Well, Anna, we still got some pre-race news, and the command's coming up in about a minute and 15 seconds. So we'll talk to you if and when the big one strikes.
Alright, thank you.
That was Anna Lloyd, driver number 7, you see there. And by the way, guys, if you hear me sniffing a lot, sorry, I have another case of the sniffles. I don't know how I got it, but I have another case of the sniffles. And guys, today if you hear some background noise, I'm sorry. So, we're about a minute away from the command. And, man, the drivers started shotgun for the last 2 races. I didn't put Bristol up because it was a 20-hour upload. And I just said, forget it. It was Matt Kemp. He started shotgun at Bristol as well. He was also involved in an accident. But, I think he's looking to, improve on this pole and maybe get himself a win and get himself into the All-Star race. We are about 20 seconds away from hearing that command. Let me turn my volume up. I think that's up as far as it'll go. And so, yes, pretty much all the pre-race news I got for you today. Perfect timing, too, because let's go trackside to hear those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
There it was. The command has been given. These cars are about to roll out of the pits and go around this Talladega Super Speedway, the biggest track in NASCAR, 19 times. then we'll have our winner. And you may notice with Talladega, start finish line is not where it is at Daytona. Start finish line is about 100 yards down from the tri-oval, where at Daytona it would be right in the middle. So that could produce some pretty good races to the finish today. It's always a good day when you come to Talladega. So again, guys, sorry if you hear some background noise. So these 19 NASCAR Sprint Cup race cars are on the track for their pace lap now on the backstretch. And by the way, guys, I did remember to turn the restrictor plates back on, so we shouldn't see 280-mile-an-hour racing, but we still should see some pretty tight racing today. And sorry, guys, if the race is a little different here. I had this track modded for blowovers, so yeah, and so I just forgot how to turn it back to it was before that. But yeah, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so it should be a pretty interesting race today. These cars are coming around turns 3 and 4. Now, as we are about ready to see what happens here at Talladega as they climb the 33-degree banking at Talladega. Man, this track is just, you look at it and you say, wow. It's so big, it's so fast, and it's so hard to race at. But Matt Kemp and Anna Lloyd are about ready to get this thing kicked off. As the pace car pulls into the pit lane, we are about to get things going at Talladega as they come around the tri-oval now. As you can see the flag stand, no flag waving from it yet. But as they come around the tri-oval now, and we have the green flag flying. We're racing at Talladega. As they're already getting 3 wide going out into turn 1. Man, you can see the whole field from this view. And Matt Kemp is your leader, but look at Chase Cuthbert there on the inside. I expect to see a lot of lead changes today. Yes, Cuthbert's now challenging him on the inside. The 78 is now at 200 miles an hour. This is Talladega racing as they come around turns 3 and 4. As Cuthbert's leading them, but now Ben Lloyd's on the inside challenging him. Whenever you take the lead, there's always somebody challenging. As who's going to lead the first lap? Ben Lloyd leads the first lap of today's race. Sorry, guys, if the frame rate's a little bad in this race. Just sometimes when the cars are going this fast, it kind of overloads it. 208 miles an hour down the backstretch. And this is with restrictor plates turned off. As you can see here, they're still double file. Lloyd is still the leader. And Lloyd, look at how far she's fallen back. Remember, she started on the front row, but now we have a battle for the lead here. It's between Austin Waldrop and Ben Lloyd. But Ben Lloyd will keep the lead and lead lap number 2 as well. As now, he's got Jackson Irving on the inside challenging him. Irving's going to take the lead now. Man, you can just see how fast that field went by there. As you can see, I mean, for the most part, it looks like we're going to see pack racing and we're going to see double wide racing. It does not look like we're going to see much 2 and 3 wide racing. But, oh, trouble! There's the big one. Trouble in the back. Matt Kemp involved, Gavin Royston. And Wyatt Morgan also looks like he was involved. Hopefully that was the big one. Oh, Anna Lloyd, what a shame. She has blown up her engine there. As let's take a look at what happened here to start this big wreck. Well, it wasn't really that big. Only 4 cars involved. Let's watch it from the back stretch. We're watching this from Anna Lloyd. So far, oh man, it looks like the 7 and the 78 just got together, and then that just collected two more cars. You see Kemp spinning out of control up there. As look, she can see there she is limping her way around the racetrack here. Guys, I'm going to accelerate cautions now, just for the sake that they won't be 20-hour uploads. So yeah, see they're on lap 4, 5. Pace lights are still on. 6, pace lights are still on. 7, pace lights are off. So car's out. Anna Lloyd had an ignition problem. Car's out. Gavin Royston, Anna Lloyd, Matt Kemp. As the pace car now makes its way around 3 and 4. It's a good thing that I did accelerate, because otherwise we'd already be 17 minutes. Otherwise this would be... Never mind. It's just the time shows 17:30. That's how long the race has been going on for. As you can see here, all the cars left in the field. Pace car dips off. It's going to be Keegan Royston to lead them. As they are coming around the tri-oval. We are awaiting the green flag now to go back to racing. Sorry if you hear some background noise, guys. Green flag, we're back to racing at Talladega. As you can see, man, they're already forming a bit of a pack behind the leaders here. There's Keegan Royston, your leader. Let's go back and look at this pack. Ben Lloyd and Chase Cuthbert are getting awful close there. 47 and the 1. Remember last race at Texas, the 47 turned the 1. So, yep, they've been pretty clean so far since the restart, but you see, looks like they're getting to be a bit of a lead pack now. And so, yes. As you see, there are now some more cars joining the lead pack. Sorry if you hear some background noise again, guys. As you can see, the cars who are not in this lead pack, the 2. Failure for Ben Lloyd. The smoke coming from the back. Oh, trouble! There's a crash too! Ben Lloyd has a mechanical failure, and meanwhile there was a crash. Austin Waldrop, Martin Cicala. Let's take a look at the crash now. I don't know what happened because I was watching Ben Lloyd, but... Oh, Jimmy Caroni is also involved. So, let's see. It looks like the 22 and the 33 also got a little bit of contact there. Oh, the 15 is just an innocent bystander right there. Man, a lot of cars got by in there. You see the 47 on the apron down low. There, and hopefully... Waldrop will be able to continue on with this race because he was just behind and he got unfortunate. Wrong place at the wrong time, and that probably knocked that radiator right out of position. So let's accelerate now on lap 10. By the way, Ben Lloyd had a camshaft problem, so 4 cars so far out of this race. So far, the wreck on lap 3 has been proved to be the big one. And pace lights are still on lap 12. Lap 14. And the pace lights are out. Hopefully we can go green until lap 19. We have 6 laps to go. So yes, cars out of today's race. There's a lot of them. There is Austin, Waldrop, Martin, Calla, Ben Lloyd, Gavin Royston, Anna Lloyd, and Matt Kemp. Those are all the drivers who have retired from this race. It's not a very good day for Lloyd Incorporated, as they were hoping to make a big splash here at Talladega, but so far 3 of their drivers are out of this race. Those drivers being Ben Lloyd, the team owner, Anna Lloyd, and Austin Waldrop. Nick Listerman, the only Lloyd Incorporated driver still in this race. And he is currently running 4th. So there is still hope for this team, as they have the 29 car in 4th coming to the restart here on lap 13. Pace car is off, as the cars will head around the tri-oval. Hopefully we can keep it green for the rest of the race. If we do, it should be a pretty good finish. Because remember, no green-white checkered in 2003, which is unfortunately when these settings applied for. As we have green flag, we are racing yet again at Talladega. As we see, man, the 24 car getting dropped back, and the 29 gaining a spot. Now, we could have a pass for the lead here. And we will. It's going to be the 21. Sorry, I was trying to get my camera angles all situated. We have 21 of Curtis Potter. Now getting first as Nick Listerman has moved up to 2nd. As you can see, there's still a pack. And now Jackson Irving dropping a spot. We're on lap 15 now. 5 to go. The yarn's 499. We are still under the green. As it's the 21 car with the lead. And the 29 looked like he was going to go low to make the move there, but he didn't, as they're single file racing for the most part, except for 2 drivers. If this keeps up, we should go green the rest of the race. The 21 is doing everything he can to block off those drivers. He crosses the line here to make it 4 laps to go. As you can see, all the cars that have lost the draft here. And it looks like the 29, for the most part, is just sticking behind him. I mean, you would think that would overheat his engine, but those cars are really hugging that yellow line right there. Well, the 29 is getting a little bit of air there. As now, they're 3 wide, it looks like, for 2nd and 3rd. Yes, they are. That's Nick Listerman. That's Nick Listerman, Ken Johnson, and Jackson Irving, all 3 wide. Meanwhile, Curtis Potter is just driving away from it all. You see, there's Potter, your leader. As now they're becoming more of a pack on the backstretch. As can Wyatt Morgan win 3 in a row. He won Bristol. I did not upload it, but he did win. If you watched my Bristol not being uploaded video, you'll know why. But here we go. This time to the line. There will be 2 laps to go. And it's going to be Potter to lead them. 2 to go. Next time by white flag. As it is, look, man, you see the pack who are in the draft here. As it looks like Johnson, he's right up against the back bumper of the 21. 22 has some damage, it looks like. But they're 3 wide behind him. Look at Nick Lisham now. He's fighting his way back as he is in 3rd. top 3 is Curtis Potter, Ken Johnson, Nick Listerman. Listerman's going to look low for second. And it looks like he might get it. White flag, meanwhile, is flying for Curtis Potter. Can he hold him off for just one more lap? 2 miles to go for Curtis Potter as he comes around turns 1 and 2. Nick Listerman is right behind him as they come around here onto the backstretch. Now Nick Listerman's going to look to the low side. Listerman's got position. He will also have the run going into turns 3 and 4. Now you see Listerman on the inside. Listerman takes the lead in turns 3 and 4. Your new leader is Nick Listerman coming around the turns onto the trioval. But look at Ken Johnson here. Ken Johnson's going to pull right in behind him. Nobody's going to make a move. Looks like Nick Listerman coming around wins the Aaron's 499 at Talladega. The only Lloyd Incorporated car left in the race wins it. That's amazing. As I think everybody now has finished the race. Oh no, except for this guy. Except for Coronius. Here's Coronius, the 13th place finisher, the last running car. He'll come around, and he didn't get involved in the big one, so it's a plus for him. He lost the draft. Let's check on the fastest lap of the race. The fastest lap belonged to the number 1 car of Chase Cuthbert. So, there's your race today. Thanks for joining us. And I will give you the top 10 in points. As see, Curtis Potter there is slowly but surely closing the gap on Coronius. As top 10 is Jeremy. Yeah, sorry guys. Top 10: Jeremy Coronius, Curtis Potter, Leo Rogers, Jake Rogers, Austin Waldrop, Matt Kemp, Nick Listerman, Gavin Royston, Dylan Schwallenberg, and Mark Cicala. Those are your unofficial top 10. And make sure to join us next week when we head to Martinsville for the Tom's Fast Relief 500. Thanks for watching.